hat-trick. That's what these two young players have brought to the game.
Judd sent the break.
And I think you can say what you like, Dennis, as referee Erin Williams tries to remind them this is a snooker match. But you can do all your talking, shorter frames, formats, but you need a bit of star quality, and we have it with these two.
Two fantastic left-handers, and Mark Allen showing true grit to take that last frame and keep his chances alive. That was a magnificent clearance of 139. But straight away Judd has made a good break off, and there's no escape into the side of the bunch, the right side of the table, because of the red that's just away from the bunch. That's turned out to be quite a break, really, because even to nestle onto the one that's near the top cushion's got a slight danger with it. It may have to finish up attempting that. That's the one. I don't know if he can get to just land on this red. That's pretty good. Most of Mark's family have travelled over from County Antrim to support him here. His dad Ronnie and his mum's here. His sister Wendy's here with her 6-month-old daughter, who's a delight. Seen her in the players' room. And of course Judd Trump's got all his family here as well. So it's a great occasion for both families. They must be very proud of these two boys.
Used to miss the green. The green just stopped that cue ball, finishing tight on the baulk cushion. Left this red on. Not easy to get on a colour though. Problem is at that pace, and he had to play it at that pace to try and force it round off the angles. He's looking a bit stunned there because he's had a few of those. Let's see what happens. It's the jaw, obviously, and just no grip to keep the ball on the table. Where's the cue ball? Ooh.
One.
He's okay, and there's plenty of value here in potting the blue and carrying into the pink, particularly with the black out of commission.
Can you move away from that, please?
Just a bit of a distraction. It's in Mark's eye line.
I'm sorry, you're moving in the line of sight of the player. You have to move.
And there's just a little bit of movement there, and it's off-putting.
Yeah, well, as you have to do in those situations, step back, compose yourself. Important shot, this blue cannon into the pink. Oh, and that could be a bonus, bringing the black out, but is he on a red?
6.
I've never heard such a round of applause for a very good shot, but this crowd is really fired up here at the Barbican, and there is a couple of reds available. And as John mentioned, that last shot, he hit it so hard he eventually brought the black into play. Great to have an enthusiastic crowd, but you don't want the single voice shouting out just while they're down on the shot. That can spoil things.
be nicely on a red to the
12.
right corner. This time he can play on the black. I think, Dennis, when he went 8-3 behind, a lot of people were thinking it was going to be a straightforward run to the line for Judd Trump, but he's shown his mettle with that wonderful 139 break in the frame before the mid-session interval.
$20. $21.
I mean, the split was perfect when he played the blue, but just watch, he hit it so hard. But look at this red coming across, and what does it do? Ooh, just flicks the black out beautifully.
$28. $29.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be playing for those two difficult reds near the cushion. Not just yet, anyway. He can score enough
36.
with the open reds. You could hear a pin drop now. I mean, it really is superb, and the crowd have been fabulous all week here at the Barbican. They really have.
Judd's that positional shot to perfection.
44.
Probably needs another 4 of these remaining reds, but the 4 you'd need
45.
are in the middle of the table. It's just a case of holding yourself together. Need nerves of steel, because he knows that any mistake, and his opponent is
51.
sat there ready and waiting to jump on it. But you can't do anything while you're sat in that seat.
52.
Yes, JV, that's why it's one of the toughest sports to play at golf. If your opponent hits a good shot, you can hit a good shot. If your opponent's doing the business, you have to sit in your seat and you can't do anything about it.
59.
So red-blue would put him in the snooker's required stage. There you see it, 63 ahead, 75 remaining. As soon as he pots the red, there'll only be 67 remaining. Well, he took a chance and played the cannon on the
60.
pink, but it's worked out absolutely perfectly. So this pink to go 70 points in front with 67 left. Well played, Mark Allen. It takes a lot of determination and a lot
66.
of skill, particularly when your opponent was playing as well as Judd Trump, to still believe in yourself, and he obviously does.
Wow, what a terrific
67.
pot that was. Tight on the cushion, you just can't cue a ball any better than that. That was superb.
Yes, absolutely, Dennis. And it's important, isn't it? Particularly when you're playing catch-up like this. If you can win the frame in one visit, I mean, if he'd have missed that red, more than likely Judd would have come back trying to get the snookers. But now Judd will not come back to the table, so it's a quick frame, and it's another one on the scoreboard.
And what's more impressive is we've had the mid-session interval. You know, we always said can change things around. He's carried on where he left off just before that interval.
This is a marvellous performance. It really is.
78. 79.
And being a left-hander, he can drop this in, or he's got the angle just to drop in behind the red.
'86. '87.
I think the thing about this break, John, every ball has gone right in the centre of the pocket.
Yes, I've noticed that myself.
94.
It's been absolutely first class.
95.
And this black to make his 5th century of the tournament. Sorry, the 4th and the 35th of the tournament. The standard just gets higher and
102. 104.
We say many times that a century break only wins one frame, but he's laid down a marker here. He's not going to go away without a fight.
107.
Well, we've seen that lovely piece about the players in the Far East, and that's why they love the game of snooker, when they can see players like this, John.
He made a break of 141 in frame 3. In the last frame he made a break of 139.
122.
This black for an incredible break of 133. Absolutely superb. Okay, he's still 3 frames behind, but he's letting Judd know, you make a mistake and I'll be there ready and waiting. A lot of character from Mark Allen. He still trails though, 8-4.